Hi everybody, today is July 12th, Saturday, and we just got off the Margaritaville at Sea Paradise out of West Palm yesterday. That was our fourth time sailing on her, and a couple of months ago we sailed on the Islander. Every cruise that we went, we had Orlando Magic as our cruise director, but this time we had Terry, she was full of energy, and we got to meet her a couple of times. Our trip started that we were able to upgrade to a porthole, and we did want to trade our porthole for a balcony room, but they didn't have any openings because they do only have 10 of them on board. But we were very thrilled with the porthole. It was really nice. The night we went to the steakhouse, we had a nice supper, and then we went to the nightly show, and the entertainment was wonderful. We were sitting in the second row, and the people in front of us on the first row asked us if we had planned an excursion to go to Nassau. And we hadn't, because we were just going to walk around and just wanted to enjoy the new renovations. We haven't seen it yet. So the lady had told me that they had just won an excursion for two, the Best of Nassau, and if we wanted it. She had won it at the shops. So we said sure. So she said, let's go upstairs and see if I can transfer this over to you. So we went upstairs, and the man said that was okay. I signed the front of the paper, so it released her having to go, and it gave us the excursion. And we went the next day. When I got back that day after our little excursion, I looked on the TV, and we were charged for the excursion. And so I went downstairs, and I asked at the front desk, what is going on? And so they sent me over to the excursion desk, and there was a tall lady that came out and helped me, and then she brought the manager out, who was very unprofessional. He was very rude with an attitude, and he said, do you think we just give two excursions away? This cost, you were supposed to pay one of you was supposed to pay the fare. And so I said, wait a minute, nobody ever told us that. The lady told us that she won two excursions, and when I went upstairs to have everything transferred back over, the man that worked there never told us either. So I said, no, that's not right. Well, he had a piece of paper, and he showed me that where I did sign that I transferred it over, and then underneath there was a paper saying that we were responsible for one of the excursions, but nobody ever told us that. So he put that on after I left, and I feel that that is fraud. So when I told him that, he said, do you think that we just give two away free? And I said, well, nobody ever told us that we were supposed to pay for it. And so then we just went back and forth, and he was full of argument. He with a blank stare, and I just stood there and I talked to him, and I said, listen, this is our fourth time on this cruise. I said, if you do not fix this, because nobody told us that we were going to have to pay. I was told that the lady won it and that she gave it to us. I said, if you do not fix this, us being the fourth time here, I promise you I will never cruise this ship again. And you know what he told me? He said, that's it, I'm never giving away anything free again. So that was his attitude. So Margaritaville at Sea, is this the type of person that you want representing your company as a manager? So I hope this can be fixed, because that's not right. That's fraud, and nobody ever told us that to begin with. Also, for the hidden fees, when you look online, it doesn't tell you that you have to pay gratuity, which was $80 for the both of us for 2 days, and an additional $30 for the fuel charge. So that was additional $140 that you don't see. Also, if you want to get the drink package, it would have been over $400 for the 2 days for the drink package with the gratuity and everything else included. So I hope that you go back to having the bands for the drink where you can buy just the 10 at once and you can share it. Okay, thank you. I will be posting all the good things that we did, but this really was a bad situation, the way he treated me and the way he spoke to me very disrespectfully.